What's up everyone, it's Postmates Paul here, and I just wanted to give you the update on this past weekend, which was nonsense. National Smokeout Day, 420, and Easter. Let's talk about it. If this is your first time on the channel and you want to grow, be a better delivery driver, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, you won't miss any of my awesome content. This is more of a rant video. I was actually going to make a National Smokeout Day, what to expect kind of thing, and an Easter video, like what restaurants are open, what restaurants are closed, but in reality, a majority of stuff besides like Chipotle and Chick-fil-A, I mean, everything was pretty much open that day, albeit a lot of things were closing early, which was kind of saddening. 420 was a bust for me. I got very little orders, tons of canceled stuff as soon as I accepted it, almost no tips. Like my tips are about 70% through right now, and my biggest tip was $4, and that goes for Easter, which was only yesterday, so I'm waiting for more tips to come through, but I did not receive that many tips on Easter as well, and already a lot of them have come through. I really feel like I wasted this weekend driving around for National Smokeout Day and Easter. I have a feeling it was some kind of combination. Actually, what's funny is I proposed a question to r/Postmates in Reddit, basically asking, has anyone worked 420 before? What did they expect? And a lot of people were like, it was dead. It was this, a lot of one-word answers. And then there was one guy who put like a paragraph, and I'll put it right here for you. But essentially, he nailed it. He was like, oh, you're going to be dealing with lots of people canceling, lots of forgetful orders, people not coming down. Like, it's going to be slow. It's going to be frustrating. And it ended up being exactly what he said it was. So I don't think I'll ever work a 420 National Smokeout Day again. That was kind of BS. So if you got mad munchies, you better call Uber Eats or DoorDash. Easter was not much better. I actually got out to my stomping grounds on Easter, and like the map was 100% dead. And what was funny was the map has always got a little bit something going on. There was nothing. And even Los Angeles, the city itself, was kind of struggling to get started. And it was almost like a car engine that wants to turn over, but it doesn't. So it would get like red, and then it would go away. And it would like blast red and go away, and blast red and go away. And it was doing this for like hours. And so I'd be lucky to catch one, and then it would die. And I kind of did this all day. The tips are pretty minuscule, pretty sad. Most of the people I delivered to that day weren't even families on Easter. It was like lonely single people. In fact, I'm pretty sure one woman tried to hit on me, but I'm pretty oblivious to it, being that I'm engaged, so I really don't pay attention, but she said I smell good. But yeah, it was a lot of like sad, lonely people hitting on delivery drivers. Like, I don't know what to tell you. As the night went on, I was talking with the restaurants, and they were always like, as like 2 o'clock, I don't like that clock. So as 2 o'clock rolled around, a lot of restaurants started to shut their doors because they were only open for like morning and early lunch. And as 3 and 4 and 5 came, more restaurants started to close their doors, because not only that, it's also Sunday, so things close early, as well as it being Easter, things close earlier. And finally at about 5:30, I got an order for like 10 miles away to deliver like a block away. And I just said, you know, I'm done, skip, cancel, I'm done. I drove straight home. I had to count my losses, because this weekend I really, honest to God, feel like I lost money as opposed to made money. I may have made like 20 bucks working this whole weekend, and it's sad because I've worked holidays in the past, but in like really affluent areas like Irvine, Orange County, that kind of thing. I've recently moved out to Los Angeles. This is new to me. I'm not near the big city. I'm like doing the outlying areas of Los Angeles, but you know, tips are not as generous as they were in Orange County for me. It used to be that I would go out on a holiday and people would be like literally asking me like, what are you doing? It's Easter, it's a holiday, it's, you know, and they tip me decent, you know, just because you're out here delivering food to them on a day when I should have off and be at home with my family. I'm basically improving their day with their family. So you would think that more tips would come through. And in Orange County, that was the case. Los Angeles, it totally was not the case. I actually got told twice on Easter, I'll get you on the app, and I'm monitoring them right now, because that's my new game I'm doing, is monitoring people that say that, to see how many people actually do tip you when they say that. I'll make a video on it when I get my results. Looking for about 20 results. But yeah, Easter was a bust too. The whole reason I'm making this video is because I was actually really intrigued by the fact of National Smokeout Day and Easter being just huge days, and I think some people got that. I was reading some posts, some good tips came through. Some people got tips and weed. You know, that's always fun, but I can't put weed in my gas tank, so it's no good to me. But for me, it was a bust, and I think that I need to kind of come to the conclusion that, you know, if it's a holiday, just take the day off, because it's too up in the air. I used to go out on rainy days because rainy days and holidays and that kind of thing, I always thought there'd be like a little bonus to it. I remember I worked one rainy day and I got a lot of good tips, and I was like really like pushing it hard and running around, and got really good tips. And I thought, man, I'm gonna work every rainy day. And then the next like 3 or 4 rainy days I worked, I got no tips, and it was like pathetic how bad it was. And so, I'm kind of hitting the point where I'm like, do I want to take this day off that I have and work all day and really just like ignore the things that are important in my life, like my family and my friends and all that, so I can make $20 and deal with some people who are just ordering like single item orders and stuff? Like, it doesn't seem worth it. And so the balance is starting to shift on holidays. And I know 420 isn't really a holiday. I'm not trying to say it is, but I'm starting to shift to just staying at home on holidays moving forward. I think I might do a year of holidays to kind of see, how business is affected by that certain holiday. Like, what's it like working Postmates on Christmas? But I've done it on Christmas, and it all depends on your area. So I don't know. I might just start taking holidays off. I really don't know. This really left a sour taste in my mouth working all weekend for literally no pay, and yeah, it was really bad. It probably is worth noting that Postmates did do a National Smokeout Day promotion. Probably didn't do an Easter promotion because it's Christian based and they're San Francisco based, but they did do a National Smokeout Day promotion. It was $4.20 off of the delivery. And from what I had gathered from last year, because I did not work National Smokeout Day last year, is that they ran this same promotion with kind of the same effect. There was very little effect. It was kind of a joke on Twitter. $4.20 off, haha, Postmates gets me. But it really didn't like attribute to more orders, because technically it was a Saturday and there was like a deal going on for cheaper delivery. The amount of business I normally get on Saturday shrunk exponentially, even with this promo code $4.20 off. So if next year you see a promo code for $4.20 off, don't think it's going to change anything. Well, that's all the ranting and raving I'm going to do about this weekend. This weekend just left a really bad taste in my mouth. So, as always, if you can, leave a like on the video. What was your Easter and 420 like? Was it busy? Was it poppin'? Did you get good tips? Maybe put some motivation in the comments below for all the people that are watching this video going, I don't want to do Postmates now. Leave some motivation in the comments. Tell them all the good tips you got. Tell them all the good things you did, and we'll motivate them that way. If you want to start driving for Postmates, stay tuned for my code. If you want to start driving for Postmates, then go ahead and just use my code right here. Or likewise, in every single one of my videos, you can click the link to get signed up using my code, and they'll let you know what the bonus is at the time of signing up. This shows me a ton of support, and you don't have to pay for any monthly Patreon or anything like that. You just get a bonus for doing some deliveries, make some money. It helps me out, and I continue making great content. So thank you for supporting me, and I'll see you on the road.
¿Qué onda, muchacho? Arriba las manos, caballo moreno, penetra tu barrio. Ese new rola cero rock.